Hey everyone, I hope you're all well. It's day 22 of the SAS plan and it is 1 year today since I started a Big Girls Journey to Lean Facebook group. So we're celebrating a whole year of positivity and inspiration and motivation with all of the nearly 23,000 members of the group, and it's such a lovely day. People are posting their happiest memories and different things, so really proud of that group. And it's interesting that on the day that we mark the first anniversary, I'm in a situation where I feel like my mojo's gone a bit, which is actually the first time in 18 months that I've been in this situation. So let me kind of try and unpack that a little bit. Obviously I had my operation, which was 8.5 weeks ago, had a period of 6 weeks doing no exercise, but I've got back into the exercise without any problem, lifting heavier and heavier as over the last 2 weeks, and you know, I'm not lacking motivation at all when it comes to getting up and getting out and doing the exercise. But I think generally I am feeling quite tired. So in the mornings, really struggling to sort of get up and get at them, which is interesting because the sun's shining and normally that isn't a problem for me. I'm being a bit lazy around the food, so I've found myself sort of making meals and not really weighing the food and just kind of, you know, sticking to the plan and sticking to the principles, but not being exact and precise, which again is not something that I've done before. I'm normally sort of, you know, to the letter following what I'm supposed to be doing. I just kind of, you know, I'm in a situation where my tummy has obviously been fixed of the loose skin, but I'm still swelling a lot and I'm still carrying the weight that I put on during the 6 weeks that I wasn't exercising, you know, which is only a few pounds, but that together with the swelling is kind of making the difference and making me feel a bit meh. So what do I do about it? Well, I could sit there moaning and I could sit there being negative and saying that it's all going to pot and I might as well give up, or I can do something about it because there's only me that can. I think the big kind of moment for me this weekend, having done lots of writing last week about my past and my relationship with food and some of the crazy things that I did in order to try and lose weight and in order to try and suppress the feelings that I had when I was a teenager. Writing about that has been quite an emotional challenge over the last week or so, and I found myself this weekend wanting to binge eat, which again is a first and something that I've not done for over 18 months. So today I have formulated a plan. It's 8 weeks until my holiday in Lanzarote and I am not going back down that slippery slope. So I'm on the top of that slippery slope at the moment and it could go either way. So I'm going to put plans in place now to stop that from happening. I have already set myself a goal of running 100k between now and when I go on holiday. Not on the same day, obviously, having just had an operation, but I will do sort of 2, 3, 4, 5k's between now and then, to build up my fitness, which has suffered a little bit while I've been off, and get myself kind of back up there, back out into the fresh air and enjoying it. As part of that 100k, I've signed up for a 5k virtual run, which I'm going to do in July, and then I might sign up for another one in August if I can find one. I am currently obviously on the SAS plan, and I'll be submitting my results. I'm going to submit them not next weekend but the weekend after, because I've not been doing it properly on some of the days. And then I'm going to commit to doing month 2 within the 30 days, full on, no messing, boom. I'm doing the squat challenge for the next 30 days. So that will sort out my legs that have gone a bit wobbly while I've not been training. And I am back on it with the affirmations. So again, my deliberate practice of affirmations every day while I've been off hasn't been as rigorous as it normally is, and I do think that this is part of it. So I've written myself some new affirmations, and I'm going to be practicing those religiously for the next 8 weeks. Final thing, I'm going to start taking these again, which I take now and then, CoQ10, which give you loads and loads of energy. I'm lacking in energy at the moment, so I need these. I do wonder whether part of this is because I've moved on to a low carb plan again. So I do think some of it's mindset, but it could well be that from moving from Train Eat Gain, which was massively high on carbs, moving back onto a body coach plan, which is only carbs after training, I think some of that is the reason why my energy has been lacking in the last few weeks. But I do want to lose a bit more fat, and therefore I think it's the right thing to do, so I'm going to get on with it. I've been filled with loads of inspiration today on the page, looking back at all the great things that people remember, and I know that I'm going to be back smashing it before this week is out. So watch this space. Angela Cox is coming back. I'm going to be back on the daily vlogs because I do think that they keep me accountable, even though people aren't really watching them anymore because I'm sure you're all sick of hearing from me. But I'm going to get back on it, and we'll see how this month pans out. So on that note, I will leave you to go and enjoy your evening. Happy birthday, A Big Girl's Journey to Lean, and I'll speak to you all tomorrow.